My name is Akira Takemono. I'm 38, and I work at a local company. I have a son who's in the 8th grade. I've been married for 16 years already. The three of us have a nice life, but I don't mind having more kids. All of my coworkers have 2 kids too. I'm getting too old. I talked to Yumi, my wife, about it. Hey Yumi, have you considered a second...
Sorry, I'm tired and I want to go to sleep. Can we do this tomorrow?
Oh yeah, that's fine. Anytime.
Yeah, eventually.
She really doesn't care. She must be tired with work too. That's what I told myself, and went to sleep. However, she started avoiding me entirely after that. It wasn't me. It was the whole conversation about a second child. We normally talk about everything else perfectly fine. Maybe she doesn't want to talk about kids for some reason. She doesn't have any attitude towards Ren or anything.
Ren, when you go to school, tell Mr. Koji I said hey.
Yeah. Koji is Ren's cram school teacher. He's apparently really young. I figured that we needed to have a sit down and talk about it. Yumi suddenly started telling me something that blew my mind.
I like someone else now. Let's divorce.
What?
I'm pregnant too.
I was seriously at a complete loss. That's why she was avoiding sleeping with me. But I can't believe she would have an affair when she has a son! I was so shocked that I couldn't say anything!
But the man I'm seeing is 19. It'll be difficult to raise the child, so I want you to take it.
What? Take what?
The child. I don't need damages, so just take the child. 1 or 2, it's all the same, right?
What? She wanted me to deal with the child that she's pregnant with! I'm so glad our son isn't here right now. I don't want her to have custody since she's someone who would have an affair, but I can't believe she's so okay with it. If Ren was here, it hurts me to just think about it. If his own mom said that to me, I can only imagine the pain he would go through.
I want half the savings. I don't need anything else.
She was only thinking about the new life with her new man.
I'm going now.
Where?
To Koji. I need to support him. I'll let you know when I have the baby, so come by to pick it up.
Koji? She left without even waiting for my response. I was stuck, frozen in time when my son Ren came downstairs. Sadly, he heard part of what happened.
Mom left? I mean, yeah. Koji is the teacher at my cram school, the part-time employee.
Yeah. What?
They always spoke to each other, so I thought it was weird.
He seemed calm on the surface, but I'm sure he was sad. I can't believe that she would have an affair with someone that he knew. I'm sure he's disgusted.
What's gonna happen to me?
He didn't hear the whole thing about her and her plans for him. Normally he likes to act super mature, so seeing him so unsure of things, I knew I had to work hard for him.
I don't want to go with her.
I could feel my feelings for her disappear into nothingness as well. Ren, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I have your back, okay?
Yeah.
His own mother went to her stupid baby daddy's place, so I just quietly hugged him and let him know I was here. He hugged me back with trembling hands. I'm never going to forgive you. Never! Koji and Yumi, these horrible people who hurt my son, I'm going to fight tooth and nail for Ren. I called the office and let them know I had to take care of something and immediately went to a lawyer. Everything went smoothly, and I had him send some documents to Yumi. Of course, Yumi and Koji, as soon as they received the documents, began calling me, completely wild.
What are you talking about? Why am I being sued?
Because we're getting a divorce, and since you had an affair, you're the one that pays.
No.
You didn't think that it was always the man that pays, did you?
No, you're gonna mess things up for Koji-kun too. Stop, he's not even over 20 yet.
So you slept with, got pregnant, and dragged him into the adultery dump, and he's not even 20? Just so you know, 19 is considered an adult.
What about the money that I need for labor? The one that's gonna take the baby is the one that pays, right? If I pay you damages, then I don't have money to give birth.
First off, we need to figure out who the baby daddy is. If it's Koji, then you work hard with Koji-kun to raise the baby. You've hurt our son. You're going to pay for damages, and that's that.
I'm sorry.
You're apologizing to the wrong person. I'm not going to let you see him until you pay for damages and child support. You can talk to my lawyer if you have any questions. I hung up the phone, but this time, she hired a lawyer as well. She claimed that I was also having an affair. Talk about disgusting.
That isn't what I heard from Yumi-san.
Of course, there was no proof because I didn't have an affair. I almost felt bad for the lawyer. A few weeks after she went to Koji's house, I didn't handle things at cram school, so... Ren-kun! He ignored Koji, although he was being called in front of all the other students. Then he dropped his bomb. I'm so sorry for taking your mom from you, huh? I'm apparently a great man. Oh, you can think of me as your dad if you want. Or your brother? Honestly, you should tell your dad to not sue for damages. That's totally mean.
What?
He said that like it was nothing. The nerve of saying this in front of the other kids. I was mad at him, and myself, for not dealing with his cram school situation sooner. Ren and Koji shouldn't have any point of contact. But since Ren really liked to study, he really liked this cram school. I wanted Koji to be the one that had to leave, so I called my lawyer, and we both contacted the cram school to tell them about what had happened. The cram school was just apologizing constantly and saying that Koji wouldn't be coming back into work for a while. I was worried, so I also made Ren take off for a little. Why the hell do I have to make my son take off when he's just a victim in all of this? I cannot believe that he was limited in his daily life because of this. I feel so bad for Ren. Yumi was also being completely selfish. I told her that she cannot, under any circumstance, contact Ren, but she just walked up to him while he was coming home from school. Ren wasn't too surprised.
Ren, long time no see, dear. Did you miss me? You want to live with Mom, right? Right. Oh, come on, tell Dad. Tell him that you want things to go back to how they were before.
You want that stupid college kid more than us, right? You bitch!
What? No,
You're not my mom!
He ran away after leaving her with that. That night, I told him that he needed to just run away without talking to her.
Whatever, I'm done. I don't want to consider her as my mom.
I'm sorry for this.
It's okay. I never really got along with her anyway.
I told the lawyer about this, and I had the lawyer warn her that we would take legal action. However, the madness didn't stop there. There are always people who believe the child should be with the mom no matter what. Those guys never listen to anything. Some of the older women in my company are like that. It really chisels away at your patience.
I feel so bad for your son. I cannot believe you're forcing your son apart from his mother.
I told my boss about what happened, but I don't know where they were listening. They just kept saying, don't take a mother from her son. I told them she cheated on me and...
It's just once, man. Be a better man.
She said. How the hell am I supposed to let it go? She had an affair! I wanted to yell at them, but I just ignored the noise and had the divorce. This time, Ren's cram school started going crazy. I had explained everything that happened, so apparently, the school thought that it was a risk for them to keep Koji employed. He was told that he was fired and freaked out. He broke some of the amenities, and the school itself had to shut down for the safety of the students. On top of me suing him, he was going to be sued by the school as well. I feel bad for his parents. He was expelled from college as well. He ruined someone's household and threw a temper tantrum at work. I made Ren take off work until Koji quit, so I was glad to know that he wasn't there at the time. What the hell? I was kicked out of college! I didn't do anything! I'm gonna dump that old hag! The police were called, and he was taken out. Ren and I were both pretty tired, but a lot of the other teachers were incredibly kind and cared for my son. They said to come back to the school when things calmed down, and when he was ready. About the child that she was pregnant with, I decided to take it if it was mine. I talked to Ren, and he said that he would back me up if that's what I wanted. He's really too good for me. We decided on a fee for damages, and then Yumi contacted me. The baby was born, and things must have calmed down.
Hey, sorry. I'm sorry. Can we please restart? I have a child now.
You said the DNA tests had Koji as the father, right? You two have a great time raising the child.
Koji-kun was expelled and he doesn't want to try to find another job.
I don't know. That's the path you chose.
Uh-huh.
You better pay for damages. No skipping. Also, stop calling me. Call my lawyer. She was bawling, but I didn't feel bad for her at all. According to my lawyer, she's working day and night. Koji's parents were also furious with him and cut ties with him. Apparently, Yumi's paying for him too. The baby has been taken in by Yumi's parents, and although it was Koji's child, I'm glad the baby is at least in decent hands.
Koji doesn't work and he's always just playing games on his phone and screaming. We're getting ordered out of our apartment. I don't know what to do.
That's what you wanted to do. Good luck and goodbye. Apparently, my ex-parents-in-law and some relatives paid for the damages and child support, so I got all the money at once, including Ren's payments. Hey Ren, where did you want to go next week?
I want to go to a big bookstore. A place with a cafe.
I'm going to work with Ren to have a positive life with him.
Thanks for watching! Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Bye!